everybody, and welcome to the next video. Now today's video is going to be using a lot of the props extensively because we're going to be working on arm balances, and to work on arm balances you also need to work on your core. So and of course a lot of flexibility as well. So we're going to try to kind of build up and try to engage the core, and eventually we're going to go into the arm balances which are going to strengthen the arms. And before we do that, we're going to have to stretch the spine in all different directions, maybe a little bit of the twists as well, so that when you go up into even like something like the headstand, you're still kind of using the muscles, engaging the muscles to maintain the balance, and that it's not something just mechanical that you're doing. So let's begin. As usual, let's begin with sitting up straight, hands on your knees, back straight, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And start to inhale and exhale. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together, start rubbing them together, and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face, and with a few blinks, open your eyes. So we're going to start with neck rotations. Inhale, take your head all the way back, and exhale as it comes forward. Do this several times. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale as your head goes back, and exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up, and exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up, exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. And once again, come to the center and ear to shoulder. Stop the practice. Now interlock your fingers together and take your hands as far up as you can. Elbows tight. Push the palms up. And then take the right hand, place it on the left knee and twist. Keep extending the spine up. Whenever we twist, we tend to collapse the spine, but you have to move the spine as far up as you're twisting. Otherwise, twisting by itself is it's not good for your spine. Without an extension of the spine, you should not twist. Come back to the center. Once again, interlock your fingers together. Take the hands up. And then take the left hand on the right knee and twist. Again, come forward, place your hands flat on the floor in front of you, walk forward, and you're going to place the forehead, nose or chin on the floor. Again, focus on lengthening from the tailbone forward. And slowly walk back. Now place the right hand on the left knee, and you're going to take the left hand out and look up. So you're twisting also. Using the right hand you're twisting, and you're taking the left hand up and looking up. and you're going to come back, and the same thing on the other side. So left hand on the right knee, extend the right hand up and twist, chest open and twist. And come back. Now place your right hand on the floor, elbow on the floor. Take the left hand out and look up. And come back. And the same thing on the other side. Take the right hand out and look up. And come back. Now come on all fours. And let's start the tiger breathing. So inhale, push the belly button close to the floor, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Come back to your base position, start your wrist stretches. Stop with both hands facing you. Start to rock back and forth. And side to side. Good. Now bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor and lift your knees up off of the floor. Push your tailbone up. And lift up, and lift the tailbone up. And then slowly start to straighten one leg, then the other leg. Gently walking in place and extending the shins, extending the hamstrings. And then extend both legs, roll the thighs in. And then inhale, bring the right leg forward in between your hands. Place the back knee on the floor. Push the hips down, rock from side to side. Now switch legs. Take the right leg back, left leg forward. Back knee on the floor. Now you're going to push the hips down and rock from side to side. Good. Now, bring both legs forward, feet about hip width distance apart, top of the head facing the floor, arms just dangling forward. And now slowly, vertebra by vertebra, you're going to roll yourself up to a standing position. Good. Now, we're going to start with a few Surya Namaskars. So bring your feet together. Get ready for the Surya Namaskars. Roll the shoulders back, hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Now go into your child's pose. So toes together, knees wide apart, and again you're going to focus on extending from the tailbone, chest on the floor, and then forehead on the floor. Good. And now, from here, come into your plank pose. So arms, wrists right under your shoulder blades, feet on the floor, and lift up. And push the shoulder blades away from each other. So you're not coming up like this, you're still straight, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly lower yourself down. One hand on top of the other. And relax the forehead. Place your forehead on top of your hands and relax. We're going to do this 2 more times. Now again, place your hands next to your chest. Toes on the floor. And lift yourself up. Try and push the body in one straight line back up as well. And hold this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly lower yourself down. One hand on top of the other, forehead on the hands, and relax. Okay, and one last time. Hand next to your chest, toes on the floor. Again, focus on lifting yourself like a stick, like one stick going up. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly all the way down. One hand on top of the other and relax. Good. Now, again, bring yourself up to your plank pose and go to the side plank. And this time the added challenge will be that you're going to actually come into the tree pose in the side plank and hold this. So if this is too challenging, you can put the foot on the floor, but at least if possible, go ahead and try this. The foot can be along the knee also and along the shin also. So hold this. 5, keep pushing the hip up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So do not take a break. Go to the other side. Again, lift that upper leg up and go into your plank pose. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're going to come down, knees on the floor, and sink back in the child's pose. Now from here, once again, now come into your downward dog. Keep lifting the tailbone up, so if the heels come up, that's also totally fine. We're working on extending the chest open, the rib cage open, and the spine lengthened. You're going to bring your feet together and walk forward. Stay on your toes. So body weight is perhaps on the arms also, on the hands also. And then walk back into downward dog and lift the tailbone further up. So this shows you how to move the spine with a lot of engagement. So when you walk forward, the spine naturally curves and the body weight is on the hands, and then you're going to walk back, and again lift the tailbone up. All this is teaching control of the back muscles. Now again, walk forward and stay here, and then walk back, and then knees on the floor, and again relax. Now, once again, now we're going to intensify the same transition. So you're going to place the toes on the floor, lift the hips up. Now again, on your toes, you're going to walk forward. Now, you're going to touch the right wrist with the right toes. So touch and bring back. Left, bring back. Right, bring back. Left, bring back, and one last time. Right, bring back, and left, bring back. Now, walk back. Again, knees on the floor. Rest. The more you lengthen the spine, the more your abdomen will rest, and we want the abdomen to rest. Now, you're going to place the hands on the floor like you do for the tripod, for the headstand, sorry. So you're going to clasp your hands together, elbows are on the floor and elbows are only like shoulder width apart. You're going to clasp your hands together and then come into your dolphin pose. So you're pushing the tailbone up, lifting the heels up, pushing the elbows into the floor and keeping the back straight. And then you're going to walk as far forward as you can. Keep the head off of the floor and gaze on the toes. Roll the thighs in, keep pushing the tailbone as far up as you can. And then walk back to the plank, elbow plank. And once again, you're going to walk forward into the dolphin. Push the tailbone up. And then slowly walk back into the plank. And one last time, you're going to walk forward. And then slowly walk back, lie down, one hand on top of the other, really relax your arms. Now, you're going to come up and come on all fours. And we're going to do a little bit of stretching for the upper back. So, what you're going to do is, you're going to take the right hand up, as far up as you can. So, keep your knees on the floor, take the right hand up as far up as you can. Take the right hand down, place the shoulder on the floor, push the right arm and the left arm into the floor so that you're opening the shoulder blades up. And do this again. So again, hand goes up and comes down. And again, hand goes up, as far up as you can get it, and comes down. And each time you're pushing both hands into the floor so that you can open the chest even more. And then you're going to come back. Same with the left side. So take the left hand up and bring it down. Push both hands into the floor. Even the left hand, which is on its back, you're going to push that down, and that's going to help in opening the chest. Now, again, come up and come down. Open the chest, open the chest. And one last time. Take the hand up and come down. And again, you're opening the chest. Good. Come up and come into your Uttanasana. Now it's time to start lengthening the back and opening up the hamstrings. So stand up and take a block. Now you're going to stand with your feet about hip width distance apart. You're going to hold the block with both hands and reach up with the block so that the sides of the body are extending up. Shoulder blades are extending up, but the neck, the sides of the neck are still long. And then you're going to start going back, pushing the chest back, but at the same time being strong on your legs. Keep pushing the belly button forward. Hold the block tight, push the block back. And come forward. Now place the block on the floor, push the block down. When you push it down, notice if you can leverage that strength that you're using to push it down to push the tailbone further up. And you'll be able to leverage that. This force that you're applying on the block, for that there's going to be a counter force which is going to enable the back to become even more straight. Now again, hold the block. Take the block up, and again, you're going to tighten the thighs, roll the thighs in, slowly, gently, you're going to push the block back. Push it back, back, back. Lengthen the torso. Lengthen the spine. Good. And you're going to come up and place the block on the floor again. Push down. So these are counter movements. For every bend, you're doing a forward bend. Back bend, forward bend. Good. One last time. You're going to lift up, lift up, lift up, back, 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 back. Come forward, and now we're going to squat down. Take the block forward, place your hands on top of the block, and allow the head to roll down. Good. Now, sit down, and you're going to take your blanket or your bolster, whichever one you have. So you're going to fold the blanket and sit on the edge of the fold. And you're going to start with, so Janu Shirshasana, you're going to start with pushing the left leg forward, right leg back. And this time you're going to take the block under the foot and reach forward. And just stay with the stretch on the back of the leg. You'll have to roll the thighs in to feel that stretch. Rolling the thighs in will also force the hamstrings to stretch, and the femur will have more flexibility to go inside the hip joint. And then you'll be able to come forward more. So if you want to come forward, you have to bend your elbows, keep your gaze on your toes. right leg forward, left leg in. Again, grab your block. And now you're going to bend. Bend your elbows, come forward. Slowly allow the body to open up, especially the back of the knees. Slowly allow them to open up. Good. Now come up, and now you're going to take the right leg and place it on the inner edge of the left hand and basically rock the leg back and forth. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So remember, what we want to do is straighten the back while you go down. It's not about going down. We're focusing on lengthening the back so that you can do your arm balances better. Good. Now, you're going to take a chair or a stool if you have, and you're going to sit in such a way that you can extend your hands up and forehead on the edge of the chair. So again, the important thing is that the back is moving forward. So although the head is on the floor, the back is still stretching. Although the head is on the edge of the chair, the back is still stretching up. Now, we're going to intensify this move. So you're going to take the chair back. Still keep holding to the seat of the chair or the stool. And keep moving forward. This is the Paschimottanasana. So you're just moving forward. If you want to bend your elbows, if you can do that. But at the same time, keep the knees glued to each other. Inner edges of your thighs glued to each other. And keep moving forward. Good. Now, you're going to come into your Bhatt. And scoot the chair even further back. Remember, you're sitting on an elevated surface. You don't have to be, but if you are, then that helps in lengthening the back even more. A lot of you will be able to go all the way down, but that's not what we're looking at. Good. Come back. Now, scoot the chair away and remove the blanket and actually come into your tripod. So you can take your hands so that you can grab the upper arms and then clasp both hands so that your arms are making a triangle. Then you're going to place the top of the head on the floor where your hands were, and you're going to place the hands on the floor where the elbows were. And then you're going to just lift the knees up. From here, you're going to first place the right knee, touch the right elbow, take it back. Left, back. Right, back. Left, back. Right, back, and left, and back. Now, knees on the floor, and relax. Now, you're going to go into the full tripod. So again, grab your upper arms, place the hands on the floor, top of the head on the floor, then hands where the elbows were, straighten the knees, come forward, right knee on the right elbow, left knee on the left elbow. Push the hands down and shoulders up so that the back of the neck is absolutely straight. And keep your feet as close to the thighs as you can. Try it several times. If you fall, get up again and do it. Now, take the leg down, other leg down, and relax. Now, go ahead and come up, and once again, take your blanket, and you're going to sit on the edge of the blanket. And you're going to bring the chair close to you. Take your legs as far out as you can. And initially we're going to start with resting the forehead on the edge of the chair. Now, you're going to push the chair further away. This time your forehead may not reach, and that's okay, but your arms, you're going to try and hold the edge of the chair and keep the back absolutely straight. This movement is also like taking the groin back. So you're pushing the groin down and rotating it back towards the back wall. See if you can go further forward. You can even take your hands on the edge of the chair. You could even take your hands on the legs of the chair, but the back has to be straight. You cannot bend like this. You have to take your back along with you. You can even come all the way down, but the back has to be straight. And the longer you hold these postures, the better they become, the more your body opens up. You may also want to do on your own time all of the standing asanas, because that also helps in stretching the lower body. Okay, now you're going to take the chair and place it on top of your left foot, on the side of your left leg. And then you're going to place your forehead on top of the seat of the chair. Again, this is stretching the right side of the body. It's lengthening the right side of the body, so stay there. Never underestimate the use or the importance of an equal stretch on the back. Now, come back, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, you're going to place your forehead on the chair, and remember the legs are still stretched out to the maximum. Now, come up and remove the chair. Now, you're going to grab the foot, the right foot, and extend it up. And bring it as close to your torso as possible. And if you want, you can also bob it back and forth to get it closer and straighter. Good. Come down. Now I'll do the same thing on the other side. Grab the leg, take it up, bring it close. So stay here for a little while because it's going to take the hamstring some time to open up. But you're going to stay here and then take it back and forth. Good. Come down. Now similarly, you're going to take the right leg and place it on top of the right shoulder. So you're going to try to go as far up as you can and just hold this for some time. And you should try and feel that the shins are coming as close to the shoulder as you can, as they can. Good. Come back, and now the same thing on the left side. So your legs might not come all the way to the shoulder, but just try. It's like hanging a bag on top of your shoulder. And the reason we wanted to stretch the sides is because now it's getting compressed. So you want to make sure that you lengthen first so that there's scope of compression. Otherwise, this compression is going to happen and that's not really good for the spine. Good. Now we'll do the compass pose. So you've stretched and keep sitting on a blanket or even on a block. That added height, even if it's just a centimeter or an inch, it's really good for extension. So now you're going to take the right leg and take it as far up as you can, near the neck, above the shoulder. Hold the outer edge with the left hand and straighten and bend. And straighten and bend. Straighten once again and bend, and one last time, straighten and stay there. Stay here. Take the right hand out and stay here. And come back. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to bring your left leg up on the left shoulder, hold at the outer edge with the right hand, and straighten and come back. And straighten and come back. And then straighten again and come back. And the fourth time, again, you're going to straighten and stay. Breathe. Good. Let go. Again, go into your Bhatt Konasana. Lean forward. Walk your hands forward. And now it's a good time to begin the arm balances. We'll do a few arm balances now because we've done a lot of stretching and we've also done one tripod headstand. So basically, taking all the lessons of those asanas, we're going to try Bakasana and Kakasana and maybe even side crow. So the first thing you want to do is, for the Bakasana, let's actually do the Kakasana first. So the first thing you want to do is, you want to come with your feet about hip width distance apart. Try and push the heels to the floor. If the heels don't come to the floor, you are free to use like a blanket underneath your heels. But it's important that the heels rest on something, because if the heels are not resting, then there's no stability here itself. You have to get the stability here before you can go up. Now, hands on the floor, and you can even bend the hands out slightly, like the middle finger can go in slightly if you want, or if you find the balance more with the finger pointing straight up, that's also fine. And then you want to come on your toes and lean forward into your hands. So your shins and your upper arms are in contact, and then try lifting first one leg up, down, other leg up, down, right, down, left, down, right, down, left, down, and come back. Now we'll do the same thing. The next attempt will be the full crow pose. So just try your best and stay for as long as you can, and just try every day, just try the kakasana. So now come up again, get your knees as close to the elbows as you can, lift the right leg up, keep the back long, lift the left leg up, back long, strong, and one leg down, other leg down. Good. And stay here. So here you'll find a lot of relief because you're stable. When you're up, it's not so stable. Okay, now you're going to bring, now for the next one, for the kakasana, bakasana, the crane pose, you have to bring your feet together. So the heels are touching and the toes are touching. The inner edges of the toes are touching. And the inner edge of the entire foot is touching. This is an important move here because you want to get the knees as far out as you can, like in Bhatt Konasana. And Bhatt Konasana is something that we just did. We've done it twice during this class. Now, you're going to come forward so that your elbows are on the floor, heels are still up, heels are not on the floor. And then you're going to take the right hand and place it as close to your feet as you can. Then take the left hand and place it as close to the feet as you can. Keep looking forward and get as close to the floor as you can, and then slowly lift the feet up and stay here. And again, come down and relax in your squat. So you have to see that when you're in the kakasana, the spine is bent. Like it's at an angle to the floor. It's not bent, it's at an angle to the floor. In bakasana, the spine is parallel to the floor. So once again, we're going to try the same thing. And do try this in your spare time as well. So, heels, inner edges of the feet together, heels together, toes together. Arms out to the sides, arms are wide, elbows are out to the side. Now, as close to the floor as you can without actually touching. And come down. And sit down. So, the arm balances also require a lot of core strength. So you cannot ignore core strength and arm strength when you do your arm balances. To lift up, you are going to have to engage your thighs as well. So I think arm balances are a good measure of where you stand in your fitness journey. So keep trying them frequently and throughout your practice, because you will improve. As your fitness levels improve, your arm balances also improve. Okay, now we're going to try the side crow. So this is again just a challenge pose. For the side crow, you're going to have to be able to bend this much. So like we do in any of the twisting, like the Marichasanas. And then, so you can start with coming on your toes. Heels are up off of the floor. Place your knees on your arms, on your elbows, and your hip is going to go on the other elbow. So you're going to bend both arms, and you're actually on the arms. So both arms are bent, and it's like a shelf, and the shelf is supporting your body up. So let's try that again. Elbow here. Right elbow is on the side of the knee. Left elbow is on the hip, on the waist. And then you lift up. And come down. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. This is not an easy asana. You will need a lot of practice for it. I would recommend that you do it every day of the month. You know, even though this video is only for a week, I recommend that you do it every day of the month, and then you'll start to get it, because this has a lot to do with how much your muscle memory and your body work together. So again, twist as much as you can so that the elbow and the knee are securely touching each other. Hands are on the floor. Now this time, right elbow is on the right hip and you're going up. And back is absolutely straight. Good. And come down. And sit down. Now remember, a lot of people think these postures they'll be able to do it when they're stronger, but that's not how it is. These postures are almost weightless. It's more technique than strength that comes in handy. And if you practice every day, and if you practice with awareness every day, then you'll actually be able to get to the postures faster than the strongest person. Now, we're going to do some twists before we get into the Shavasana. So, lie down, flat on the floor with a block under your head. Now, you're going to hug the right knee in, extend the left leg straight forward, straight ahead. Now, you're going to hold the right knee with the right hand and pull the right knee as close to the floor as you can. So again, you're opening the hip up. You can even place your left hand on the hip and try to push the right knee down to the floor. It's almost like half Bhatt Konasana. Come up, bring the leg up, and now with your left hand, you're going to take the right knee to the left side and look to the right side. Relax your abdomen. And come back. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to hold the left knee close to the chest, straighten the right, and then take this left leg and push it down to the left side. And then come up, right hand on the left knee and twist to the other side. Good. And then come up. And one more thing to decompress the back, right foot on left knee and hug this knee in. Down, same thing on the other side. Now walk the legs out and arms out and relax. Relax in the Shavasana. Gently bring your awareness back into your own body. Start moving your fingers and your toes. Move your face from side to side. And then turn to the right. With your left hand, bring yourself up to any comfortable seated meditative asana. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks,